Hello everyone, you are watching a snippet of the countdown program from August 14, 2023, today is Monday. See the full version on Patreon. Soon the most important thing will be only there. This is a forced measure, I myself am not enthusiastic about it, but, on the other hand, editorial offices all over the world live off subscriptions. I'm waiting for you on the Patreon resource, where from September there will be even more exclusive materials. And I'm moving on to the main topic. It seems that comparing all of Russia with a cancer enclave is the most correct. Alexander Litvinenko's killer, Andrei Lugovoy, has been diagnosed with cancer. Not so long ago, Lugovoy's accomplice, Dmitry Kovtun, died. And also from an oncological disease, although they officially reported complications after suffering a COVID. And now it was the turn of the second murderer, Andrei Lugovoy, who, after the execution of the order to liquidate the talkative defector, was favored by the Kremlin and received a lifetime right to sit in the State Duma. Through this killer, Putin smuggled the most vile endings to Okhotny Riyadh. Curiously, both Kovtun and Lugovoy knew about the deadly danger of polonium-210 when they brought it to Britain to eliminate Litvinenko. From the point of view of logic, the instinct of self-preservation should have turned on, but the order of Putin and the motherland outweighed the natural instinct. If the leader said, "It is necessary," then it is necessary. This is the same model of relations between subjects and authorities. Consumables willingly take a mortal risk without asking too many questions. Therefore, the logic of the system works only in one direction: capture and destruction. This is how cancer cells take over the entire body, destroying healthy ones. And then they take possession of the whole organism and kill it, dying with it. No logic, only the instinct to expand at any cost. And it's not just a metaphor. See this and other stories in full on Patreon. Become our patrons now and look further in this program. That night, an air alert was announced in Kyiv, Odessa and a number of other regions. As a result of the fall of fragments of downed rockets, several fires broke out in Odessa. Windows in several houses were shattered by the blast wave, 3 people were injured. The market is confused. For $1 they give already more than 101 rubles. Some economists explain the reason simply: less currency comes into the country. Others track global factors, and Putin, through his assistant Orishkin, sends a black mark to the government, demanding to somehow rectify the situation with the sinking ruble. But while the shelves of Moscow hypermarkets are bursting with abundance, and the deep diver has an illusion that the war is somewhere far away, it will not affect anyone and there will be no collapse of the usual way of life. Comparing Russia to a cancer enclave is not just a metaphor. Here is today's confirmation of the lack of logic among the Russians, as the cancer cells of the system. The queue for the Crimean Bridge from the Krasnodar territory by 11 am on Monday exceeded 1,100 cars. Rashists and rode to the Crimea across the bridge, not thinking about the consequences. In Poland, 2 Russians were detained for distributing materials from PMC Wagner. Both were charged, including espionage, and both were arrested. In response to hybrid challenges, Poland is creating a new military unit, which will be deployed 35 km from the border with Belarus. And a summary of this program. Until humanity picks up a scalpel and cuts out this cancerous enclave, the red Bolshevik mold will continue to spread murderously across the planet. It is useless to talk with a tumor, it can only be overcome by surgery. And that is all. See the full version of the program on the Patreon resource. And thanks to everyone who is becoming our patrons right now. Hugs to all, see you on Thursday. Glory to Ukraine.